Hey everybody, it's Ice Cold Gamer here, and today we are back for episode number 34 of our NHL 24 Be a Pro Career Mode series. We are in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Columbus Blue Jackets, and last episode we played games 1 and 2 in Columbus, and an exciting episode it was. First game we were down 4-0 at the end of the second period, or at the start of the second period, but we're able to claw back and win 8-7 in overtime. And then game number 2, the Leafs just unleashed in the simulation. We started the third period up 7-2. Finished it with a 9-4 victory. So going into Toronto, the momentum is with us. Can we make this a series sweep again, just like we did against Washington? Let's see how the simulation treats us here in game number 3 here at Scotiabank Arena. In the first period, Johnny Gaudreau has the Blue Jackets on the board, but in the second period, Matthews has 2 to make it 2-1. He scored 4 in the last game, so Austin Matthews scoring at an incredible rate in this round here. Can we hang on to this win and go into game 4 with a chance to sweep? Alright, here we are entering the third period of game number 3, up 2-1. We're gonna have to try and hang on defensively here. This is the first real game in this series where we're topping in, and it's not been already an absolute disaster for goaltending on both sides. We're able to find Matthews on the wing. Matthews potentially working on a hat trick here. Big save by Merzlikins to stop it. Matthews, I believe, has already 7 or 8 goals in this series. Coach wants us probably to protect the lead. He says continued pressure, but basically just means hang on to the lead here. This is an opportunity for us to be a defensive defenseman instead of an offensive defenseman. You see Matthews now up to 20 points of all those goals he's scoring. Matthews and I first and second right now in what would be the Conn Smythe voting. Nylander, his shot stopped by Merzlikins. Matthews in the corner. Matthews kicks it around behind the back of the net to Provorov. Provorov up to Chinnikov. Chinnikov over red line. Oh, we just barely miss a hit. Now Gaudreau walks in. Nylander is able to pick that off, and now Marner's in on a breakaway. Marner goes one way, goes the other. Big save by Merzlikins. Riley back to us here at the point. Our shot stopped by Merzlikins. He's going to cover that up here. A couple of opportunities for the Leafs to potentially extend to a 2-goal lead. Wouldn't that be nice to have a bit of cushion? Matthews here on the draw. Loses it, and now Texier is going to skate over the red line. They're able to knock him off the puck. A big hit there. We've done that a couple times this series. The biggest series that we did it really was against the Bruins, where we actually injured a couple of players. Oopsie daisy. But this series and against Washington, we've still made our presence known, making it not a favorable thing to try and skate up against us here with the puck. Roslovic now in with Marchenko. Marchenko's shot. We're able to knock him down, knock his helmet loose, and he's going to go for a line change after that. Nylander with a weak pass out of the zone. And he's able to recover it, though. Now Marner with it. Marner walks in. Marner finds Nylander. Nylander's shot stopped by Merzlikins. And that's going to be covered there by Elvis with 18 and 34 seconds left. A big hit there. Getting a replay. Still out on the ice here. We've been out for the first minute and 26 seconds, so coach is really just riding this top defensive pairing, I guess, to start this period. Tavares wins it back. We're going to take a slap shot here. Tavares almost gets a tip on it, but Fantilli is going to pick it up here after a save by Merzlikins. Now Gaudreau walks in, he avoids a check, but he's unable to break in for a shot as Domi is going to try and dump it in. We're able to help push it in, but Gaudreau has it right back, so not an opportunity for a line change yet. Gaudreau walks in, big save by Samsonov. We're going to let him hold on to that here. Hopefully coach will take us off now at this point. He does. Getting back on the ice with 16:32 left. So we played almost 2 minutes and only had a minute and 40 seconds off. So coach is really going to be riding up us and Morgan Riley this period, it looks like. Robertson behind the back of the net loses control of it. Danforth up to Olivier. Olivier over to Corrali now. Crowley finds Blankenberg. Danforth is able to gain the Leafs at line. Oh my gosh, English is hard. We're able to lay a big hit on him. Robertson over to Gregor. Gregor drops it to us. We send it right back, and Merzlikins makes the save. So we're really standing up at our blue line here. Sometimes some players are able to get around us, mainly Johnny Gaudreau with this puck on a string X-Factor ability. But everybody else is really paying the price trying to enter the Leafs end. Matthews on the draw here, up against Adam Fantilli. Fantilli wins it to Gaudreau. Severson. Over to Chinnikov. Blue Jackets only have 2 shots this period, so the Leafs are doing a good job of keeping the action in the Columbus end when they're trying to hang on to a lead here. Provorov behind his net. Over to Chinnikov. Chinnikov gets in. Tries to dangle around Riley, but it's picked off by Matthews now. Nylander. Coach wants us to get off here. A bit of a shorter shift this time. That's fair. Man, my English has been bad all playoffs with the commentating. I apologize. 15 and a half left. Back out there with 14 left. Once again, a really short time on the bench for us here. Severson finds Chinnikov. Chinnikov going to gain the red line. Does barely get around us there, but he's offside because of the follow-up attempt by David Kampf on the checking. Matthews on the draw. Over to Riley. Riley sends it up to ourselves here. We're going to get into the zone. We're going to try and spin back away from Johnny Gaudreau. Just take a shot from the point here. Try not stay too deep with this 2-1 lead. Provorov picks it up. Now Matthews with it. Full pressure for the Leafs, but he gets knocked off the puck. Fantilli's going to be able to dump it right back down into the Leafs end. We're going to skate it around our own net here. And we're going to try and find Marner up on the wing. We do. Marner into the zone. Marner dekes one way, but it's picked up by Provorov. Over to Gaudreau now. Gaudreau. We are able to lay him down that time, not getting deked out by him for the 3rd time this period. Gonna find Marner once again here on a breakout pass. Now Matthews with it. Matthews loses control. Now Chinnikov coming right back in. Marner with a great defensive stick, and we're able to pick it up. Now we find Riley up here on the wing. Riley gains the Leafs line, or the Columbus line that is. Riley back to ourselves here. But we are getting hounded there, so we're going to have to skate all the way back out. Get back into the Columbus end. Marchenko is all over us here. We're trying to take a shot just towards Merzlikins, and we're going to get a face-off here in the Columbus end. Marchenko was somebody that, at the end of episode number 2, we were trying to get physical with, but he was running away, and then he ended up taking a slashing call. After a late hit he delivered on ourselves, and then there he was hounding us, so that's a storyline to potentially keep an eye on. Kirill Marchenko really trying to get into our heads. Riley with a shot. The rebound was there, but it cannot be buried. Berensky over to Texier. We're able to knock Texier down. Riley finds Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi up to ourselves here. We're able to avoid the checking of Berensky. We're going to try and take a backhand shot. Merzlikins able to cover that up. It'll be another offensive zone draw for the Leafs here with 12:22 left. Still out on the ice here with Riley. Another long shift for this top defensive pairing. Coach really wants us to stay out here. Tavares. Over to Riley. Riley sends it back to ourselves. Our shot doesn't get through. Domi. Back to the point for ourselves. Our shot once again doesn't get through, but it's bouncing around. Bertuzzi had a chance potentially. Sorry, I beg your pardon. That was Tavares. And it falls all the way back down to the Leafs end of the ice. We're going to find Tavares here up on the wing, but it goes right through him. That's going to be an icing call unless Bertuzzi gets there. He does, and we're going to take advantage of that and get off the ice. 11:55 left. Down to 6:34 left. There must have been a couple of penalties by the Toronto Maple Leafs there. Coach giving us some rest. 6.5 left now. Still a 2-1 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yarncrow wins it back to Riley. Riley has a chance to shoot. He can't, though. And Gaudreau loses it in behind his own net. He's being hounded by Matthew Nyes. Kampf can pick it up. Kampf walks in front. His backhand shot goes just wide. Chinnikov. Still, the Leafs are hounding the Blue Jackets in their own end. They cannot break it free. Kampf finds us up here at the point. Our shot doesn't get through. Goes off several bodies. Now Chinnikov up to Gaudreau. Gaudreau over to blue line. Gaudreau down the corner for the Leafs. Over to Chinnikov. Severson. Provorov. His shot is stopped. Nyes is able to get it over the red line, and the Leafs will survive that attempt there by the Blue Jackets to tie this game. Now Gaudreau. At the Provorov. Yardcrow's going to have it, and he's going to get it up to Nyes. Now Yarncrow, a chance. Merzlikins going to cover that up, and it's time for another line change here. 5.5 left. A heavy forechecking shift there, that timeout by the Leafs third line. Coach is going to love to see that. Down to 3:13 left. Leafs just trying to hang on. Nylander finds Riley. Riley takes a shot. His shot goes just wide. Texier now. Over to Marchenko. A chance to level Marchenko. We just missed, but he misses the pass because of the pressure we were feeling. Now Matthews walks back in. Matthews finds us here at the point. Marchenko is draped all over us here. We try to get it behind the Columbus net. We don't, but we have it back here at the point. Marchenko's still on us here. Sorry, that's Rozovic this time. And Merzlikins covers our shot. 2:44 left. Leafs trying to set up a win or go home situation for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Matthews on the draw. Loses it to Rozovic. Juracek. Over to Texier. Texier over the red line. Able to knock him down. A big hit there. His pass goes into the bench. Oh gosh, there's a fight going on. Texier is challenging us to a fight. He didn't like that hit. We're going to oblige. There was some angry shoving happening towards Austin Matthews as well there. So lots of action after that big hit. Texier was not a fan of it. And we knock Texier down. So Texier invites us to fight. We answer it. And we're able to sit him down. So a big fight win there to help maybe build some momentum again for the Leafs. Trying to hang on to this one with just over 2.5 minutes left. And they are able to hang on. So the Leafs are going to have a 3-0 series lead. Let's go back to game number 4 here right in this building in Scotiabank Arena and sweep the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, hopping into game number 4 here. The Leafs are on the penalty kill, but we are up 2-1 to start the third period. Can we hang on? Can we sweep the Blue Jackets here in another close game? Matthews does have yet another goal in this one. I believe he scored the second goal for the Leafs. So Matthews, an absolute goal-scoring machine so far in this series. 19.5 minutes left. Werenski over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau is able to deke around us. And that pass does not find Chinnikov where it was meant to go. Severson's chance blocked. Laine's chance also blocked. So a couple of opportunities here early for Columbus. It goes right up front. Oh boy. Samsonov has to stand tall. A couple of block shots required from the Leafs defense. And the Leafs are able to hang on and survive that first real pressure shift here. Seems like the screen is having some frame issues right now. Hopefully that gets sorted out here in a moment. Think it's going to be fine. Sorry about that. Tavares. His shot stopped by Merzlikins. Werenski. In the corner to Chinnikov. Chinnikov up to Gaudreau. Gaudreau over the red line. Gains the Leafs zone. Able to knock him down. A big hit on Johnny Gaudreau. And he's taking a while to get up from that one. But Line is going to walk in. We're able to poke him off the puck. Riley. Skates on the red line. We're going to take a line change here. Yeah, the gameplay is really choppy right now. So it's just an added challenge here for us to try and hang on to this game. There's a sim goal here. It's for the Leafs. Mitch Marner makes it 3-1 now. So a 2-goal lead with 15 minutes left here. The Maple Leafs looking like they're in position to potentially go to the Stanley Cup final. Yarncrow over to Camp on the draw, but it's not able to get through. Werenski up to Bemstrom. Bemstrom dumps it into the zone. We're able to pick it up in our corner and get it up to Matthew Nyes now. And we're knocked down. We're hurt. Oh boy, the rookie is hurt here in the playoffs. Are the Leafs going to be able to hang on? There's a sim goal for sure. Maybe multiple. The Leafs do hang on. It's multiple. The Leafs have won the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's watch a celebration here of our team and pray that we are safe to come back for the Stanley Cup Finals. But right now, all we can worry about is an absolute dominating series win here for the Leafs. Only one game really ended up being close. So the Leafs are going to be able to go to the handshake line here, potentially lift the trophy. Tavares there with Boone Jenner, the captains, shaking hands. I don't see ourselves in the line because we are hurt. Tavares, you're not going to pick up the trophy. He believes in the superstition. You'll love to see it. And the Maple Leafs are going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's find out against who. All right, so it looks like we're going to be going up against the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Finals here. Thankfully, the good news is we did survive that injury, so we are fine. We are ready for all up to 7 games of the Stanley Cup Final. There's a lot that's going on there. Colorado has McKinnon, Rantanen, Landeskog, Makar, Devontae, Samuel Girard. Their only weakness is maybe their goalie in Grigoriev, but that's a preview that we're going to do in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, make sure you hit that like button, comment, tell me what you like about it. Tell me, do you think the Leafs are going to be able to win the Stanley Cup Final? Make sure you check out the links in the description, including my Twitch, TikTok, and my community Discord. You can talk to me and other members of the community, and subscribe if you want to come back for the next one and watch the Stanley Cup Finals.